Hey everybody, Mike here from That Family Show, and today I'm going to be reviewing the newest addition to our That Family Show game library, a little game called Stack Jack.
Stack Jack!
Now, Stack Jack was a game that I kind of had my eye on for a little while. I thought it looked fairly interesting, might be a great family game. It's small enough, it looks like it could easily travel if you're going on trips or sitting in a restaurant waiting for your meal to come. I also liked it because it's ages 6 and up, so it would include everyone in our family. Maybe nothing too hard for our 7-year-old, but also maybe fun enough for the adults to enjoy. The cool thing about this game was it has a $12.99 retail value, and I was able to pick it up at Target on clearance for $3. And so I don't know, maybe check around. Sometimes you can find in your local Target or Walmart, maybe they have some clearance games, and you might be able to pick up a little gem like this. Basically, Stack Jack is reverse Jenga. As you can see, the game is made up of lots of different size shapes and colors wooden blocks. Biggest of the blocks, kind of a nice cube here, semi-round, have a lot of little edges to them. Of course, little tiny thin ones, little tiny cubes that you also will be using to build your tower. Now, the way the game works is simply this. At the beginning of the game, you dump all the blocks into the center of the table. You then start with the youngest person playing in the group, and they will choose one block. And then it goes to the person on their left, and they will choose a block, and so on. And you will keep going around in your circle until all of the blocks have been evenly distributed. Once everyone has their blocks, which, depending on how many people you're playing with, 2, 3, 4, or even 5, will obviously determine how many blocks you have. But once you have your blocks, probably 5 or 6, 7 blocks, then the game will begin. The first person that plays will take one of their blocks that they chose, and maybe this one for example, and they will hand it to the person on their left. The person on their left will then take the block they received and put it on the table. Now, because they have many sides to some of these blocks, you may choose to put the block however you would like. For something like this, you may choose to stand it up, or you may choose to lay it down. So the person who received the block will then set the block on the table. They will then take a block from their pile, hand it to the next person. That person then has to take that block and stack it on top of the one that was already there. They will then take a block, pass a block to the next person, and so on, with the object of the game being you want to give the person next to you the block that you believe will make that tower fall. If you're able to do that, you receive one of the gold gems. Whoever receives 3 gold gems first is the winner. Or whoever runs out of their blocks first is the winner. It's a quick game, it's an easy game, lots of fun. Let's take a few minutes and let's see our family play it out for you guys. You're about to see a playthrough of the game, Stack Jack. All right, as I said in the description, youngest person goes first, you pick the block you want, and then we'll move around the table this way. All right, we have 2 left over, so to make it all even. Well, you picked first though, right, Maria? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so that's right, so we don't. There's that one. All right, so now everybody has even number of blocks. Maria, you get to go first. You pick out a block of your choosing, give it to me, and then I will set it down and then hand Jacob a block. Jacob. Who it all falls on, the main block gets left, and you collect everything else.
That wasn't the main block.
It was the only one left standing.
Oh.
And then you got one of the gold gems, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We play until someone is completely out of wood.
We have 3.
And we have 3 gems. All right. So that one's left, so it's my go.
Ah, this is
Oh, and for me, I got old man shaky hands.
And big fat fingers.
And big fat fingers. Thank you,
Hey, another one for me. How are you doing? You're doing that on purpose.
She's giving me the hard ones. All right, so this is where it's up to now. It was too hard. Maria won. She is the champ tonight of Stack Jack. The first time we ever played, you won also, right, Maria?
Yeah.
Undefeated in Stack Jack. So there you go. That's how you play. So I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe you and your family can enjoy the game as much as we do. So there you have it. You were able to learn a little bit on how to play Stack Jack.
Stack Jack.
You were able to see our family play it and all the shenanigans that can go on there. Overall, we really enjoyed this little game. Our youngest son, the pieces might be just a little small for his dexterity. The setting down the blocks were a little difficult for him. But for the older kids, and my wife and I, we really enjoyed this game. So I would highly recommend Stack Jack for you and your family. Thanks a lot. And until next time, keep gaming.